What's going on, everybody? I'm Tank. This is another episode of Roadie Reactions, and today we're going to be checking out the latest highly anticipated release from Electric Callboy. Now, those of you that have watched the channel before already know, but if there's any first-time viewers, I just gotta throw it out there and be honest. I currently work for this band. I am the tour manager for Electric Callboy, so you can take this reaction with a little bit of bias, although it's never stopped me before. And I have heard this song. I actually heard this song when it was a working demo, and then I've heard the final version of it, but I have not seen this actual music video yet. I actually told them, like, don't send me any clips or anything because I actually want to check this out. And if it sucks, I'm gonna tell everybody it sucks. But I don't think it will, because we know from their track record with music videos, everything that they put out is usually pretty high quality and hilarious. But this is their first official single release for their upcoming new album, which has yet to have a name and yet to have a release date. And I honestly don't know information on it. I expect that it's going to be out sometime towards the later end of 2025. Don't quote me on that, but that would be my educated guess, because based on our touring schedule, we have tons of festivals going on over the summer, followed by a headlining arena tour in Europe in the fall. Tickets are on sale for that and available, so if anybody's interested, I'll throw links in the description where you can check that out if it's coming near you. And as always, I'll also have links to their social media and stuff like that too, so you can keep up with the band. Now, I will warn you guys, there will probably be a lot of extra talking in this reaction. And I warn you because there's a lot of you out there that always comment about how you hate pauses and reactions and,
oh, just watch the video, blah, 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 nobody cares.
if you don't like the pauses, go watch the original video, man. This is what reactions are. But there's a story behind the song. It's based on true events, and I was there, and it's hilarious. And if it feels appropriate with some of this, I want to tell some of that story because I think it could make the song way funnier, because it was at least funny to me. But let's get going with this, man. Let's have a good time. I will link the original video in the description below. And today, for the very first time, I am checking out Electric Callboy's brand new single music video for Elevator Operator. Oder Aufzugbetreiber. Oh my God.
You heard about a man, the lift controller, the lever king. I told you, hop in and let the journey begin.
Shake a shiny place, let you someone for outer space. So full of grace, I just wanna get it up and down. We're moving on around, we're going up and down. We're moving on around.
Oh my God, dude, they look like they could have like a true crime Netflix documentary made about them. Or on the flip side, I guess they look like stereotypical normal Germans, I guess. I love the vibe of this setting because the Elevator Operator story takes place at the House of Blues in Chicago. That's where Elevator Operator comes from. And if you've never been to the House of Blues Chicago for, like, you know, backstage or loading in, the parking and the load in is all the way downstairs, like under street level, where everything's just like damp and dirty and industrial looking and stuff. So where they're shooting this right now with the buildings and stuff actually has that same kind of vibe. So I think they nailed the vibe perfectly, and we'll get more into that later, but let's go.
I just wanna get it up and down. We're moving on around, we're going up and down. We're moving on around.
I wanna show you my world, where the beat goes up and down. Let me from the top. Elevator operator. I wanna be like him. I really wanna be like him. I wanna be with him. Forget about that. Hats up in the sky, and we keep getting high. Imagine down in this level that you cannot deny.
We're glowing like
I have never been there for when they've filmed music videos, but like, I really want to know how much choreography I'll have to ask like Nico and Kevin do for this in practice, or if they just roll and let them move. Cause like all the guys in Electric Callboy can dance. Like, you know, they're German dudes who grew up with electronic music and stuff, but like Kevin has such dad dance moves sometimes. that I wonder if they just film and just let him do whatever. I mean, it's so good. So far from the lyrics, like elevator operator, they're saying, I want to be like him, stuff like that. So the elevator operator is an actual person. It's a dude that goes by the name of Moss at the House of Blues Chicago. When you load into the House of Blues Chicago, there's actually an elevator at the load-in level that goes up to the stage level. And the dressing rooms are like 7 stories above the ground level. So we jokingly call the House of Blues Chicago the House of Stairs, because if you need to go up and down all day, you're walking like 7 or 8 flights of stairs every time you need to go up and down. It sucks. It's insane. And there's one elevator, and they always have an elevator operator that is operating it and taking people up and down if they need to go up and down. Well, while we were there in 2023, the dude that was operating the elevator, Moss, just had a vibe. Like, he was playing like party music and hip hop stuff and was just super chill. And like anytime he needed to get in the elevator, he's just like, "Yo, what's up?" Like, really chill dude. And it's amazing to me that they remembered that experience and wanted to write a song about this guy. Like, it's absolutely hilarious. Now, he didn't look like the guy in the video, Ukabosa, the actor, but you know, you get the vibe idea.
Imagine down in this level that you cannot deny.
A glowing light, it's shining bright. I cannot wait to get inside. Still out of sight, when we wanna go up and down. We're moving on around, we're going up and down. We're moving on around.
I wanna show
I love that they have him miming the vocal parts for that too.
us up and down. Let me open the door. Elevator operator.
I wonder if we'll see anybody I know in this.
When I just wanna get down, but I'm just going up. You better listen to the tone. Know nobody like you got. Where we never stop. Get down.
I'm sorry. Watching so many music videos, I catch subtle placements of things. And right going into that scene, I just saw the bright ass Kronbacher sign, which Electric Callboy is sponsored by the band. So just in my head, I just think that's funny that like, get the placement. This is probably one of my favorite bridges from Electric Callboy, that whole part right there. One of my favorite things I think they've ever written, to be 100% honest. I want to point out one thing that I find absolutely hysterical is that leading into that part, Kevin screams, "I just want to get down." And in the moment, it seems like a perfect thing for like partying, like get down, party, like, and it goes into this party scene. But imagine for a second being at the 7th floor at the House of Blues in Chicago and not wanting to take the stairs, and Kevin just standing outside the elevator, furious because other people are using the elevators, and him just over and over just saying, "I just want to get down. I just want to get down." I'm not saying it happened exactly like that, but I definitely remember him being frustrated at one part of the day saying that. So for me, it's a whole different meaning. He's literally pissed about wanting to get down on the elevator instead of partying, which I just makes it funny for me. Nobody else might find that funny, but I do. Sorry. Very Blade.
When I just wanna get down, but I'm just going up. You better listen to the tone. Know nobody like you got.
Ooh.
We never stop. Get down.
Daniel's got his new signature in there. I don't recognize that bass that the other Daniel was playing either. That looks sick.
Where the beat goes up and down. Let me open the door. Elevator operator.
That scream right there is so good, dude. Ah, so it's the prequel for Spaceman. Where'd the baby come from? So at some point, Kevin and Nico got launched into outer space. And then at some point, Spaceman started. In my headcanon, that's what's going on. Great video. Super fun. Not as like, I mean, well, let's talk about it on the outro. So song-wise, for me, I gotta say, it's one of my personal favorite Electric Callboy songs. There's so much going on musically that I absolutely love, especially in the bridge and in the outro, too. I think a lot of it is the drum patterns that I really like. Vocally, I love the dynamics between like the verses and then the super harsh parts in the bridge, and that scream that goes in there like halfway through the chorus is just, ugh. I will say, because I've heard this song like multiple times, actually more than multiple times, but I've been listening to this song for like the past month, so it's probably not having the same effect on me right now as it is for people that are hearing it for the first time, but I still absolutely love this song, and I think that it's going to do really good in a live setting, which I cannot wait to hear this live because I've never even heard the band practice it or anything. But video-wise, I think this is the first time I ever will say, like, video-wise, there was, like, dynamics in the feeling of it. Because, like, while it had that goofy vibe that Electric Callboy videos are known for and always have, it wasn't as over-the-top silly and goofy as a lot of other things. But you definitely felt a transition with the vibe, too, especially when they went to that, like, rave scene. And then once the heavier bridge kicked in, you got the introduction of the whole band in the video, and they were very much just rocking out. Like, there was nothing goofy about that. That's the serious moment of the video, where it's heavy, it's in your face, it's punishing and relentless. Like, that is a very, very cool thing to do in that video, to keep, like, the first half of it really lighthearted and goofy. And then for that heavy bridge, it's just, like, serious in power for the most part. The acting in this one I thought was absolutely hilarious, man, because while we've seen funny stuff in previous videos like Pump It and We Got the Moves, this one was more centered directly around, you know, Kevin and Nico and their interactions with the elevator operator, who again is Uka Bosa, a German actor, which I don't know a ton about him, but I've heard some things from them and I heard he's a wonderful guy. And not only is he an actor, but I guess he's a professor and has like multiple degrees and other things. And that's super wild. I'll have to look that up. And I thought he did a great job with a lot of this too. And, you know, actors are actors. That's what they do. If I were an actor, I'd ruin every scene, because with Kevin in my face, like whipping his tongue around and screaming, I would just be laughing. Like, you know, I'm sure there are outtakes from this, but overall, I actually thought it was a really cool video in the sense that it was goofy, but it was also very serious at the same time. It delivered a package in a serious way while still giving you their stereotypical humor that we always get. So I think this is going to be a great release for them, man. I'm excited to see what happens with it. I enjoyed it personally. Hopefully you guys did too. And again, if you're checking out the band for the first time, I'll have links in the description of the video where you can check out their socials and where you can check out their tour dates and see if they're coming to a place near you, because I imagine once this album is out, there is going to be no stop for a couple years and we're going to be all over the world. So be on the lookout for dates. It is, again, you could say I'm biased because I work for them, but I do think this is one of the most entertaining live shows I've ever been a part of. So if you ever get the chance to see Electric Callboy, take it, because it is an absolute experience. But that's going to be it for me, man. Just as a reminder, I am on a ton of social media. @TankTheTech is my handle on just about everything, and I do post a lot while I'm on tour. I also stream live on Twitch. You can go to twitch.tv/TankTheTech if you want to join live while we do reactions and tell stories and stuff like that. But until next time, wherever you are in the world, be safe, be kind to each other. I love you all, and I will see you very soon.